Cash prizes somewhere? Wait, really? Actual shmoney? What a world to live in, huh? This is all somehow a thing. It's a lot to wrap your brain around.
Yes! Show me your moves.
I haven't actually looked at this yet, but it's something I'm super curious about. I'll definitely try it out for funsies, you know? Why not? Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at that Nintendo Panda Global thing, which I'm a little suspicious of, but maybe today's the day things finally change with the weird relationship between Nintendo and their own Smash community, so maybe, I don't know. I haven't actually looked at it yet, so we'll see, you know?
Hi, I'm Tony, the game director and co-founder here at Player
That
First
too
Games.
loud, too quiet?
We're here
Let me know,
today to
guys,
give you a
okay?
First look at our new game, Multiversus. About 2 years ago, we had a question. Can we create a platform fighter that embodies everything we love about the genres that we know and love? This is our take.
We literally have like
Falcon!
Batman versus Arya Stark versus Steven Universe. That's kind of hype.
Platforms and free to play. Every character
Wait,
has unique
prioritize
moves
team
that
play,
focus on
what?
team play. Whether that's a smoke bomb from Batman to cover your team's movement,
Batman out.
Steven shielding his ally for extra defense,
Need a shield?
saving someone with a lasso tree, or using Bugs Bunny's tunnel. The better your team.
Yeah, being free to play is interesting, and a doubles focus is really interesting as well. That's so different. Dude, imagine we live in a hypothetical world where this game really takes off, okay? Let's suppose doubles for this game ends up really taking off and just the game in general really takes off. Imagine literal esports teams picking up teams for this game. Wouldn't that be hype? Like, I don't know, how about TSM literally picks up like a doubles team for this game or something like that?
Teamwork, the better your chances are.
They do that for like traditional team sports like Rocket League or a bunch of other stuff, or, you know,
Game from
that's
the
cool
ground
if
up
so.
for teamwork and co-op to deliver a more unique experience that we think players will enjoy. And for those of us who like to play solo, don't worry, we support that too.
A wolf of House Stark is not afraid.
I know the HD version is processing right now, Cold Soup, but the conditions in the venue were not the greatest for recording. Like the lighting was kind of booty.
Our roster has some of the most recognizable characters, so bring them to life with as close to one-to-one representation as possible through visuals, their worlds, their music, and more is important to us. That's why iconic voice talent powers many of our characters, like Kevin Conroy as Batman.
I am Batman.
Kevin Conroy's in the game? Oh, yeah.
A lot of them.
Bet you didn't know about my dancing powers.
My roommate thinks I have anger issues. Let's see what you think.
Get ready to eat my sword!
We're excited to show you our takes on characters from Tom
You
and
know,
Jerry.
this just makes me feel bad for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. You can tell that these guys are just being given way more to work with. NASB has really good gameplay, but you can tell that Nickelodeon like rushed the ever-living shit out of the devs. Like there was so much they wanted to do that they just couldn't, you know? Because Nickelodeon's like, oh, by the way, you have 3 days to make this game.
Two,
Wait, dude, I got all kinds of tough guy lines.
Shaggy.
Zoinks.
Each fighter in Multiversus is unique, and we'll have a range of customizations available for all
Wait,
of them.
custom fighters?
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
I've
Oh,
never eaten
boy.
so many Scooby snacks.
Yeah, that's literally it, BLB. The game NASB had a ton of effort. It's just no money and it was rushed. It's not their fault they had
Cross-production, so you can focus
a
on what's
deadline that
important.
didn't let
Who you'll
them
play
do
with
so much
on
of what they wanted to
platform
do, you
want.
know?
Friendship power!
That also means guilds and more social features. Get ready to challenge other guilds with yours and see who's really ready for a fight. We'll have
That actually
leaderboards
happens a
and
lot
ways
in the
to
game
prove
developer
who's the
world.
best.
Where there will be devs with some really cool ideas who just happen to work for a company that isn't letting them fully realize them, you know? Like a good example is you might get like really creative devs on like random movie integration games that typically have like the most minimal budgets and most minimal time to work on them, but they have some good devs that make it at least somewhat salvageable. Even though it feels weird to say this, Cyberpunk 2077, you know, if they weren't basically forced to release the game before it was ready, then, you know, things could have been so much different.
Remember the last time you DC'd from a match? What about lag affecting your inputs?
I guess the corporate executives were like,
Multiversus' goal
and
is
we don't
best in
care.
class online.
Just
We're investing
cash
a lot
in,
into
you know?
making the most responsive gameplay and netcode, in addition to dedicated servers from day one for the life of the game.
Dedicated servers, that's cool.
Our vision for Multiversus is that anyone and anything is possible.
Dude,
We'll serve our
Batman is
community
such a
with
sick
regular
character in
updates,
general. Plus
including
Kevin
new
Conroy
characters,
in the game.
modes,
Oh, yeah.
and events throughout the year for you
For
and your
sure,
friends.
Gold, for sure.
With your help, we want to grow Multiversus to the best game it can be. So whether you want to freeze all your
Dude,
foes at once or
that's
compete in
Shaggy?
Multiversus to the best game it can be.
Bro! My man is ready for the rave.
So whether
That's
you
actually
want to freeze
insane.
all your foes at once or compete in esports, you'll have a home here.
Batman versus Superman. Let's settle this once and for all.
That's our first look into Multiversus. We've got more iconic characters and features to reveal. Sign
Matthew
up at
Lillard
multiversus.com
as
for
Shaggy.
a chance to
Nice.
participate in our upcoming playtests. We want to hear your feedback.
Do they have, God, all of a sudden I can't remember her name, but Arya Stark's actress, if they could have her voice Arya in the game, that'd be sick.
Been broken a sweat.
Alright, I'm actually so curious. Where's the Panda Global thing? Alright, what's this? I'm actually so curious. We are proud to announce our partnership with Nintendo. Wait. Licensed? Okay. But what does this even mean? Because we've had circuits before where it was basically just like online qualifiers with items with no cash prizes that then just get you stuck, that will take you to like an event or whatever. But then, this is the official press release. Cash prizes somewhere? Wait, really? Actual shmoney? That's really interesting though. Panda Global Super Smash Bros. Circuit 2022 will be the first ever officially licensed Smash Bros. Championship circuit in North America. Panda Global Super Smash Bros. Circuit will be open to eligible players who think they have what it takes to show their mettle in the hopes of competing against the best of the best in either Smash Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch or Melee for the Nintendo GameCube. The new partnership approaches. Nintendo and Panda Global, a leading organization in the Smash Bros. Community, are teaming up with the goal of creating a fun and welcoming space for players to compete, while simultaneously boosting support for Smash tournaments and competitions. The circuit based in North America will kick off next year, with more details about the events, schedule, and prizing to come in the future. Players from across the US will compete online in qualifying. Oh wait, in-person qualifiers will take place once large. Okay, there will be in-person qualifiers. So it's basically just Smash World Tour all over again, except they're gonna have like more offline qualifiers. That's okay, I guess. Okay, never mind, all is forgiven. As long as they've got offline qualifiers across the country, we Gucci. Okay, that's fine. I just really worried when I saw this, because I was like, oh no. More just online stuff. But I guess if it actually leads to like some big offline thing, then that's fine, you know? Okay. In-person qualifiers for both Smash Ultimate and Melee will take place once large-scale events return, with the winners of the virtual and in-person qualifying rounds moving on to compete in the grand finals for the championship. Players from Canada and Mexico will also be able to enter and compete once Panda Global and Nintendo have deemed international travel and attendance at in-person events to be permissible. Players will be able to stay up to date on the in-person qualifiers and grand finals when they are announced at Panda GG, okay? This partnership with Panda Global is the next step in Nintendo's efforts to create a more consistent, fun, and welcoming competitive environment for our players and fans, said Bill Trennan. Wait, Bill Trennan said that? That's interesting. Maybe this is actually the real deal. Because we've had Nintendo pump fakes before where like, it really seemed like something good was coming our way, only for nothing to happen or you get a backpack for winning a tournament that's online with items or, you know, something like that. But this? Maybe things are actually changing. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much because this really doesn't feel like the first time I've gone hopeful over something vaguely in this ballpark, but this does seem better than stuff that's been suggested before, you know? We are proud to stand with an organization like Panda Global to celebrate and support the ever-growing competitive Super Smash Bros. Community and create a space where all players can test and hone their competitive skills. One of our key missions at Panda Global is to serve our communities in new and exciting ways, said Dr. Alan Bunny, CEO of Panda Global. By partnering with Nintendo, we are giving our competitors in North America the chance to compete in an officially licensed Super Smash Bros. Circuit for the first time. Additional details about Panda Global Super Smash Bros. North America Circuit in 2022, including official rules, event dates, and prizing, will be revealed in the future. For more information, visit panda.gg. In-person qualifiers may be canceled at any time due to pending situations surrounding COVID-19. Alright. Okay! That's interesting. If Nintendo actually provides prize money, then that's it, you know? The fact that it says prizing and not money is a little concerning to me, though. I want to believe. Alright, 1 of 11. This is an actual thread. Let's go. I joined the Smash community in 2007. 14 years ago, we would dream about the day that competitive Smash was supported by Nintendo at a larger scale. Or at a large scale. For us, those dreams didn't die over the years, they only grew stronger. And now, it's finally happening. I never would have imagined back then that Nintendo would choose my team to bring greater support to the scene that I've loved so dearly. Smash changed my life. Smash is the reason that Panda exists today. And there are so many others just like me that Smash has impacted. I've always dreamt of a Smash ecosystem that supports full-time careers. Of players, TOs, production, commentators, everyone. Benefits, 401ks, financial stability. Dude. Do you know how much I would like to be like, oh, you won some big tournament? Health insurance. Can you imagine if something like that became a regular thing? Like other good jobs in the world? That seems like such an odd thing to say. But I'm 27 years old. I care about this kind of stuff, okay? Yeah, like, imagine winning a tournament and it comes with dental. Like, that would unironically be so sick. Maybe I just sound like an old man to some of you guys right now, though. Anyway, I truly hope that today we've placed the first brick of the foundation that will become that future. Smashers have more passion than any other group I've ever seen. They deserve that future. I know that we have the dreams, some still present and some forgotten, of many people on our shoulders. I promise you this, we will do everything in our power to try to make those dreams come true. You know, this is sounding solid. Huh. I'd also like to deeply thank Nintendo. Every single person I've interacted with there has been amazing. Down to earth, passionate, hardworking, and fun to talk with. Working together has been a pleasure, and I'm excited for the future. Thank you for believing in us. Remember that Nintendo 64 you begged Dad to get? That was the best decision of your young life. Hold forward. Dude, super interesting stuff, you know? Like, I still have my doubts, because this wouldn't be the first time it seemed like things were going really well for us, only for it not to. But I do think there's a big difference between now and then. The now is that we've got people very actively involved in the Smash community, you know, the Panda guys, at least somewhat in charge of this, you know? Like, I don't know how much of it is them and how much of it is Nintendo, but the fact that they're even, like, clearly a very relevant part of it makes me think that we're much more likely to get something that really responds to the needs of the community and gives us what we've been needing all this time, you know?